Alright, and now, starting this round, will be jet gun only, so I cannot fire my normal guns. But I can take out my normal guns, I just can't kill any zombies with my normal guns, because I want this guns out to run. I think stamina up maybe makes me walk faster with that out, but not too sure about that. So I'm not going to use it just yet. Let's get this train started first. We gotta round them up before using it, because I don't want to have my jet gun out while I'm running around. And geez, I am sorry about my nose. It's just being really weird. I might sound nasally. It wasn't like that earlier, and then it's like, oh, I'm gonna record now, and then my nose is like, haha, I'm gonna totally screw you up. So I apologize about that. Alright. I think we're almost good here. A couple more zombies spawning in. A lot more zombies actually spawning in than I thought. I thought that guy would have been like the last one that came out there. And we got him and him. Alright, these walkers though are annoying, so let's take this thing out. And let's start. Alright, I gotta make sure to keep an eye on the meter though. Do not want to overheat. And you don't get any points from using the jet gun either, so that's another downside to the many downsides of the jet gun. The lack of getting points. But, you know, when you're, again, like I said, the only time this gun is good is when at high rounds. And you don't need points on high rounds. Alright, this thing, it does take forever to cool down, which is another downside. So, I think they could have improved this weapon by making it a little better, by giving the cooldown maybe faster, and because if I'm right, if you break this apart, you have to go find all the pieces all over again and rebuild them. But I think if it breaks, all the pieces should just fall down right on the floor where you are, and you can just rebuild it from all those pieces right there. And there we go. First round done. We gotta get to round 18, and that was round 8. Finished right there. So, 9 more rounds to go. At least in between rounds, you know, you get a little break from the zombies, and you can cool down the jet gun a little bit. But sadly, once all these zombies start spawning in, I do want to take out my other weapon so I can run with it. Because training while walking isn't the easiest thing to do. Alright, but I will hold this out as long as I can so it cools down. I think we're doing pretty good actually. So far these spawns have been pretty decent. No, I haven't had too many zombies run at me all at once. Yeah, this thing's almost all the way cooled off. And just about, I think it's pretty much all the way cooled off now. So let's actually switch here. Any more zombies spawning in? No, okay, we got one way over there. We got two actually way over there. But we can say screw them. And we'll start sucking in these zombies. And the thing is, you can't move very well when you're sucking up these zombies with a jet gun. Slows you down, and it actually pushes you towards the zombies, so you gotta like pull back on your analog stick to stop you from doing that. So, and then the zombies kind of surround you once you do start sucking them in, because you can't move. So all these downsides to this gun. A gun that's like the opposite of the thunder gun, which is like the best gun in zombies. A gun that pushes air out at zombies. And then the worst gun, one of the worst wonderful guns, is a gun that pulls in zombies. So it's like opposite, complete opposite of the thunder gun. Except for the design is kind of similar, except for this thing's a lot bigger. Well, the thunder gun is actually quite big, which you don't really see it that much. And there we go. Second round done with the jet gun. And that rhymed. Done and gun. Oops, actually I want to keep this out. So oh yeah, that's another downside. I don't know if I mentioned this. You guys might have already figured it out though. If you're not holding the jet gun out, this thing's not going to cool down. So you have to hold it out for it to cool down. So that sucks. Honestly, this just because of how bad this jet gun is, all the downsides to it. That's really what makes this challenge a challenge. So other than that, if somebody gave me a challenge to use a wonder gun, that's not a challenge. It's easy. But this is a challenge to use a wonder gun. Well, I mean, it's a buildable wonder gun. It's not actually like a true wonder gun. But normally that just doesn't happen. People aren't like, use the ray gun as a challenge. But we have people here saying use the jet gun because that's just how terrible this thing is. Alright. Let's start sucking. That's just what she said. What? Also, when the bus comes through here, I got that piece. I got lucky, and I got the piece that'll actually kill zombies by running them over. So that'll be like a free little trap there. Bus coming through and killing zombies for me. The only thing though, you gotta get out of the way of the bus, or else it'll push you. And we got a drop. I didn't even actually know that this gun made drops appear, because if I remember correctly, I don't think the thunder gun made drops appear. Like if you killed zombies with the thunder gun, you wouldn't get any drops, and this thing's pretty close to overheating, so I'm gonna stop. Even though we have a little bit of zombies left, I'm so tempted just to kill them. But I gotta wait. Slowly waiting. Probably gonna wait until it gets past like the number 1 on the gauge there. Almost there. Alright, there we go. Now I'll take him out. And we got a max ammo from the last zombie too. Max ammo's completely useless. Hey boss, you were a little late. You could have killed my zombies earlier. If you look out the windows on your right, ladies and gentlemen, Miko is saying, see this big hole in the tunnel where zombies will drop through. Actually, I think maybe not. They just come out the ground. I think up there. They don't actually drop from the ceiling. Oh, get out of my way, zombies! All right, let's take this bag out so it cools down. Alright, and no more zombies. Geez, now I'm not getting as nice spawns. These guys are kind of spawning all around me. Alright, let me through here, please. Thank you. Alright, let's wait until this thing's completely cooled off. Sadly, I had to kind of put it away so it didn't cool down as much as it should have. Okay, we got 7 more rounds now, I believe. So let's take these guys out here. Oh no! See, that is why the jet gun's not that fun. It will get you down like it almost did right there. And I had to take out my pistol and run. Do not hit me. I'm just slowly walking around with this giant piece of crap in my hands. It's literally just a bunch of junk I found on the street, and I put it together. And for some reason, there was a jet engine inside the tunnel just laying there, and I picked it up. So I don't know how that works. Why is there a random jet engine just in the middle of a highway tunnel? Maybe somebody was driving friggin' Batmobile and it crashed. Jet engine? Was Batmobile have a jet engine? I don't know. I don't think so now that I think of it. I feel like I'm just being stupid now. People are like, oh, the Batmobile doesn't have a Who knows? Maybe one of the Batmobiles from like the comics or the old cartoon show had a jet engine in it. So, So do your research before saying I'm stupid. All right? Who knows? Maybe you might say I'm stupid, and then I do the research, but it turns out you're stupid. Look at that! I can't even kill very many zombies with this thing, just because it takes forever to charge up, and when you're charging it up, it's overheating. Like, what sense does that make? So basically, we're just playing the waiting game. And there we go. Finished round 11. Going on round 12 here. 6 more rounds, if my math is correct. I normally save my brain for thinking of math for school. Now I'm playing video games, even though sometimes you gotta use math skills in video games, you know? Quite a lot of times you use math in video games. Figure out how much ammo you have left in your gun. You gotta use math. Like, look at this. 515 plus 90. It's 105. Math. That's how much ammo I have left in my pt.3. I mean, it's relatively simple math, but still math. And I said math, not meth. Math and meth are too similar in name-wise. Like, you go up to someone and be like, hey man, you wanna do some math? And they think you're saying math. They're like, sure man. And then they're like, wait, that's not what I was thinking. They're like, oh. Awkward. That was kind of weird. The zombie kind of like went rah at the same time. Misty was like, ah, and it just sounded weird. Anyways, let's do this. Alright, we killed a good amount of zombies, I believe, on that one. I'll probably just hold it down and hopefully kill zombies, and then once I start getting hit by zombies, I let it go and run away. He who lives to run away lives to run another day, as Russman says. It's one of his quotes that his lines that he says. Hopefully I got that all correct. Alright, this thing's cooling down pretty good. Okay, let's get kind of far away from these zombies before we start sucking them in, and... Alright, what do we got? An insta-kill? I can only kill him with my jet gun, so sadly I can't knife him. Kinda wanted to do that. And I just tested out there if you saw me knife like earlier. I was testing out if you could even knife while holding the jet gun out. Alright, just wait a little bit more for this to cool down before firing it. Alright, ready? Go! And there we go. Now we just gotta wait for it to cool down, and we're going on to round 13. Dude, we're doing pretty good. I mean, I don't think my commentary has really been all that amazing. Partially thanks to my noses being stuffed up. And I'm tired from school. So I don't got as much time. I don't have to have proper grammar, because I just said I don't have enough time anymore. Now that school's starting to do YouTube, and even when I had crap. As I was saying, even when I had like all the time in the world during summer just to make YouTube videos, I was just really lazy. Like, I'd sleep in really long. And I'd get up, I'm like, I should make a video. I'm like, nah, I'll do it another time. Like, I always do these live commentaries, but I really want to put out other content, like just normal sit-down talk commentaries, some edited stuff together. But it's either I'm too busy for that, or I'm just too lazy for that. It's been getting pretty bad lately. Just because I used to do more often, like a comedy video or something, like once a month. But now I haven't really been doing that quite as much. One reason is just because I don't play Call of Duty as much. So that's one of the reasons.
Raise up the bar, we're not limbo dancers. You've got the question, we've got the answer. We keep it simple, you are my Spencer.